Every water vessel has its own unique story to share. Take us through the story of the Wet Boy.
When Justin brought up the idea of buying a boat, I thought, no way will we actually buy one.
I searched Facebook Marketplace and came up with a few options. Came across this boat, and it was a Mariah, which I know is a good brand, and I have some friends that also have Mariahs, so it was kind of a top choice for me. It was fairly clean for its age. I called the guy up that was selling it, talked to him about it for a few minutes, and then probably had about a 30-minute conversation about farming. But anyways, I decided the next weekend that we'd go up there and take a look at it.
We drove 3 hours to find Wet Boy living on a farm in Iowa. When I first laid eyes on him, I'll never forget the date, March 2nd. He was sitting outside, beautiful dark red and white interior. He needed a good scrub, but I could ultimately see myself on this boat.
When I first seen the boat, I'd say it was as advertised.
How did you decide on the name Wet Boy?
When the captain wouldn't let me name the boat Dixie Normus, I was really looking for inspiration from 70s song titles. I thought it would be really cool to have a theme song to set the vibe. I was thinking of Midnight Special by CCR, Redneck Girl by the Bellamy Brothers, ABBA's Dancing Queen, and Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac.
Lindsay came up with a lot of dirty names for the boat, but I kept telling her that my mom's going to be on this boat at some point in time. I don't know if that's a great idea.
I thought incorporating Rose into the name would be fun because of the red color.
We talked about different names for the boat for quite a while and come up with quite a list of them.
No one was taking the name Rose very seriously. Johnny was always talking about a sweet outdoorsy woman he worked with named Rose, and I thought it might be a nice tribute name. Turns out Johnny actually got Rose fired this year, so it's probably for the best that we went a different direction.
Fireball was a top contender, but we looked into it, and the Amateur Boaters Association told us that if you own a Fireball keg, you can't then own a boat named Fireball. This seemed like a dumb rule to me, but rules are rules, I guess.
I still believe there was a missed opportunity with using Gypsy Rose as a boat name.
One of Johnny's work stories is what actually kind of led us to the Wet Boy name. Back in the day when he was a manager down at Wentzville, he had a group of guys that he was overseeing. And one of their jobs was to clean the vehicles before they went off to their final destination, and this group decided to call themselves the Wet Boys, which was pretty funny.
Wet Boy!
I don't know, it just kind of struck us at the right time, I guess.
I think at the time we were all wet and it had a fun vibe.
What does it mean to be a wet boy?
I think a wet boy is someone looking for the next opportunity to be great. Somebody that sees a chance to really earn their wet boy stripes and take it in stride. I don't want your first time out on the wet boy to be the last time. I want you to come back and keep making memories.
A wet boy prioritizes fun. Work hard, play harder, and above all, stay wet.
Share with us your vision for the 2025 season.
I want to see Wet Boy the cleanest he has ever been. When you look good, you feel good, and you run good. I want to see more members on the Wet Boy ski team. I want to see Wet Boy in new waters and hosting as many members and guests as possible.
I'd say my vision for the boat this year is to hopefully gain a little bit more power. So that way maybe I can finally get the anchor man up out of the water. And first and foremost, stay afloat and avoid the cops.